I wish I was a black guy. I wish I was a black guy too.
Yeah, somebody take that soundbite.
All the snowflakes would love me.
Uh-huh. Alright, let's check it out. Show
Alright.
me the way.
You can take that minecart if you want.
Tricked you. Hi, Abby.
Hi, Abby. I put glass there so we could see the skellies looking down now.
And did you make it any deeper or no? Is that how far down the water was before?
That's how it was before.
Okay. Oh yeah, so you can see them. Oh, and there's the piston. Okay, I see that.
So once we get some spawning in here, I'll show you how it works.
We got a gold
We had a
hat guy.
couple.
Gold hat guy, no hat guy, no hat guy.
So, alright, so come here and look down.
Oh shit, we got 3 more. Okay.
We'll see the magic.
Oh yeah. But it only pushes one at a time, right?
Yeah, but it's faster when
Wait, where's the...
like it's
Oh, it's
faster
pressure
than them
plate.
all being stuck.
Well, now one's stuck up the waterfall. Oh, there you go. He was kind of stuck in the glass, I think.
Yeah, that happens to them occasionally. Doesn't last long though.
Very cool. So, Abby, this is what I was working on earlier before I started recording this. Changed all my chests from being stupid to being less stupid. Would you fuck off? What are you doing here? Ugh. So you should. What are you doing now? You're just creeping
Yeah, I don't
around.
know. Mm-hmm.
You should look at what trophies you need still.
I'm gonna hang myself in your room with this chain.
Great. That's what it's there for. It's conveniently looking out the window so that everyone can see.
What has this game become when we go here to organize for fun?
I always liked organizing my stuff.
Get rid of that bucket.
Alright, well for
Glass
now
can go
there's
too.
gonna be still 2 chests that don't have purposes yet. So yeah. Fine for now. But Neptune's fork is almost broken. I need to heal that at some point. Oh, one of these. There we go. Perfect. Ish. Oh, Thanksgiving. Oh, I'm not hungry. Damn it. Okay, well. You want that bucket still?
What?
Do you want that bucket again?
I don't need it. Why?
Oh, I just found it.
Yeah, I gave it back.
Mm-hmm.
With interest.
What? The the 2 raw pork chops and
And the wool
the wool
and,
and the
you
raw
know.
mutton. Yeah, great.
Mm,
Thanks.
you're
Best
welcome.
return on investment ever. Okay.
See, I go by columns.
Well, I'm not actually completely organizing it right now. Normally I would go by columns, but I have so much shit everywhere that I need to like do something else first. Because I just had to put stuff in all different kinds of chests while I was moving them around. What are you doing? Are you helping?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you. Oh man, okay. This looks a lot better than what it was before.
If you have a redstone and paper chest, why did you put all the redstone in your ores chest?
Because I was doing it too quickly. Didn't get that far yet. I think there might be some things that will overlap too. Like I'm not gonna put the warped fungus and the like the crimson roots and stuff in my plants chest, even though they're plants. But they fit better in nether, I think. You know, like gas tears and magma cream I think that fits better in the brewing chest, so that's another one.
I notice all of your armor is in your food chest.
Yeah, that's because I put the signs on last. I was deciding where to put things while all the chests were full. So that's how that happened. Oh, dang it. I don't have an actual armor chest now. Well,
Didn't you say you already had two chests that you didn't know what to do with?
but then I came up with other things to make them into. So I'm gonna make this different here. I can add some. I just need to put them as slabs right there and not as the regular wood, or else it wouldn't work. There we go. We'll just slab it up, and then we can have two new chests right there. And that'll be armor. And this layout isn't really the greatest, but I mean, as far as where I put stuff in places that doesn't really make sense right now. There we go.
Are you gonna put flowers in your dyes chest?
Um, Yeah. Yeah, I think that probably is best. As opposed to putting them with the plants, because there's so many other plants. I was thinking more like farming for the plants chests. Also like miscellaneous stuff like beds and have that block of ice or those blocks of ice and that kind of stuff.
What about apples and carrots and shit? Is that farming or food?
Food.
What's allium?
A flower.
Oh.
Alright, everything is looking relatively in place-ish.
You've got your campfires in your chest.
Yeah, makes sense, right?
Yeah, and if you put the raw pork chop above there in the chest,
Yes.
you pull it out and it's all done.
Alright, so still this needs to go in there.
Where do you get iron nuggets from? Is that from golems?
No, you actually get those in the nether chests sometimes.
Ah,
And you can make them. But that's how you make the lanterns. One ingot is 9 nuggets, and then you can use 8 nuggets and a torch to make the lantern. Okay, so I probably don't need to have 2 totem of undyings on me. That's probably not a good idea. The only thing I'm left with is glass, so I'm not exactly sure where that would go. Guess miscellaneous. If I had a bunch more stuff, I'd say that it kind of goes with, like, I usually put sand, bricks, and glass together, but I don't really have that much stuff, so I don't need to do that. Don't need to get that specific with it. But hey, I think we're pretty good, right?
yeah, looks pretty decent.
I appreciate your help. Looking pretty good. I think we can celebrate with a song. Are you staring at my wall? It's like I'm pole dancing. Right to the edge of this thing. Oh yeah, there you go. Alright, well, now what?
I
Job
don't
well
know.
done. You should look at some of the achievements that you need.
I think I got most of the main game ones, right?
Well, yeah, but there's other ones that are still part of the game.
Well, let's see. I doubt there are any that we can feasibly do tonight.
Well, you don't know until you look.
Where do I find a notch apple?
Um, uh, those are in dungeon chests or stronghold chests. They're in loot chests. Those are the ones that you used to be able to make, but now you can't make them anymore. I thought you... Wait, what? Isn't the achievement to craft one?
It's to eat one.
Oh, I was gonna say, because it used to be that... Oh, we should probably sleep. There's dickheads flying around. It used to be that you could craft them, but... We turned one into that banner, remember? Do you still have that? The apple? Also, I guess we probably shouldn't just
I
waste
don't
it.
know.
Like, it's something you should probably eat before we fight one of the bosses. Just so you get the use out of it. It's like however many seconds of double regen. Yeah, look around just to see if you have that, though. That'd be pretty good.
Wouldn't it be in the banner? Wherever that is?
Well, no, but didn't... I don't think you had to... Did you have to get rid of it forever to make the banner?
Maybe not.
You might have. I was thinking that whatever we did with
I
the
have an
banners...
enchanted apple.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's the same thing
Yeah.
as a notch apple.
Well, they don't want to call it the notch apple anymore, because...
Oh, right, because notch is X-nade.
Right.
He's oofskied on the boofski.
Pretty much. But yeah, that's it. That's the thing there. One of the rarest things in the game.
They have that. Dragon's breath in a glass bottle.
Yeah, we fucking missed out on that opportunity.
Poison a witch with a splash potion. Map room.
Well, you have a splash potion of poison, so...
I don't know where best we could find a witch though.
I'll just wait till nighttime.
Hit a player with a snowball while falling into lava.
Oh, that's on the mini games, isn't it?
It just says editions only. It doesn't specify being in during a public match or anything.
Wait, really? Did they change it? Because aren't all of those from that whatever expansion pack that is? All
Well,
of those are
there's
for the...
the one right above it says hit a single player with 25 snowballs in a single public round.
Yeah.
But this one just says hit a player with a snowball while falling into the lava.
Hmm.
I guess maybe the before the lava indicates that it would be a public match.
Might be.
Because all the other ones that end with in a single public round. Except for that one. I have to defeat an Elder Guardian. Feed a
Yeah, that...
dolphin raw cod and have it lure me to treasure.
Mm.
I
That
have to
should be an easy one.
discover a shipwreck.
That should also be a pretty easy one.
I have to breed 2 pandas with bamboo.
That one you gotta find pandas for.
Yeah. And then that's pretty much it outside of the
The minigame ones.
the minigame ones. Which I will never have. Boo hoo.
Unless you find a way to... I wonder if you were to play it on my disc instead of the digital version. But like, I feel like once you sign into your account, it'll be like, it won't matter if the disc is in or not.
I don't know. I think it would matter more what's on the disc than what the account says.
Okay. Well, that might be a way then. What kind of materials do I have? Some stone, some deodorite.
I haven't mined in a while. I'll have to do that again
You
sometime
haven't
soon.
needed to, really.
Yeah, but it's fun.
Yeah. You can just be gone forever, though, some of the time.
What was that?
You can just end up being gone forever, though. Well, not like
Well,
forever. Forever.
yeah. I mean, you gotta do your best not to get lost, of course.
Yeah. But you have a compass and you'll be completely fine.
Well, I just go by coordinates, but yeah,
Well, that
I
too.
know what you mean. Yeah, I mean, if worse comes to worse, I can always dig up, but I won't mind tonight, because that's like a big thing. I'm probably only gonna be on for like another 15, 20 minutes.
That's fine with me. I'm getting tired, too.
You're still broadcasting.
Yeah. Abby's still here.
Hi, Abby.
I'll wait and see if she says hi back. She did say that she was getting tired, too.
Did
But
she ever
still...
fall asleep while she's watching us?
Yeah. She has before. Because that's why some of the videos have like 3 or 4 or 5 views.
Why? Because she watches them again.
No, but if she fell asleep, then I think at least 2 of them she went back and rewatched. But
Does she
also
have a
like,
YouTube account?
I don't know, probably.
I was just wondering, because if she's signed into her YouTube account on like her phone and her computer, it should only count as one view, regardless of how many times she watches it. But if she's not signed into an account on her devices, then it would count as one view per device. So if she watched it on her phone and then on her computer and she wasn't on an account on either of those, that would count as 2 views.
The View, the hit television talk show.
Yeah. Whoopi Goldberg.
Everybody's favorite Whoopi.
That's only because there aren't any others.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, am I allowed to eat this pie yet, or were you trying to save that for both of us?
What? I don't care. If you want to eat the
Nice.
pie, you can eat the pie.
I
You
ate
can
the
always
pie.
make more pie. I have pumpkins
You really
galore.
like pie, 'cause it tastes so good.
I'm low-key glad we never made that video.
Yeah.
Because it'd be like too good to delete, but too embarrassing to show
To
anybody.
show, yeah. I mean, what exactly was the, like, what would you have said after, like, you'll never go back to the not eating pie days of the past? Is that really what you guys came up with?
I think I wrote the whole thing, and yes.
That's not even, like, changing.
No, I mean it's literally just replacing sex with pie.
Yeah. Which,
I
hey,
wanna
that
put
probably
that
happened.
apple pecan in my mouth.
I remember that part, yeah.
Have you ever had pie? I have. It tasted great. It felt so good when I did it with my fork. I just ate pie. It literally just happened. Eating pie can make a cool guy out of a dork. That's about as much as I remember.
Legendary.
I had the lyric sheet printed out for the longest time. I don't know if I threw it out or what happened to it. After I move out and my parents are fumigating my room, they'll probably find it somewhere.
What? Oh my god. So Abby texted like a million times. First she said, "Hi Robert. Yes, I do. I do have a YouTube account. I have two accounts on my phone though. Hi Robert. The pie. Hi Robert." Are you trying to be like what's his name from the other day? Cassiano?
Cassio, wasn't that it?
I think it was
Or was it
Cassiano.
Cassiano?
It was Cassiano. The dude said it was his girlfriend's birthday and wanted me to speak in Spanish or Portuguese.
Do you even know Portuguese?
No, I don't know Portuguese. Why the hell would I?
Maybe he thought you were somebody else.
I don't know. I think he was just strolling around and saw there was somebody. Oh my
He saw
god.
there was somebody playing Minecraft and was like,
Yeah.
hey, you should speak Portuguese.
Yeah. Abby
Because
said,
I
I'm
want you to.
Cassiana. Buenos
You know what
dias.
name is never gonna come back into style in our lifetime?
What?
Josephine.
I don't know if it was around in style in our lifetime.
No, I mean like it was before,
Mm,
but
yeah.
during our life it's never going to be.
It was just Josie Frisina.
Josie is different.
Yeah, but her name is Josephine.
Is
They
it?
just. Yeah.
Is she Peter's sister?
Mm-hmm. It's
I
like
I've only ever met I've only ever
4
met
years
like
younger.
two
Which
of
is his older
the
brothers.
yeah, I think I've only ever met Peter and Nick.
Never met Dominic.
Maybe
He had brown hair.
I feel like I've at least no, I do because he was in the plays, wasn't he?
Mm,
I feel like he was in Willy Wonka, but I could be
Dominic?
wrong.
I feel like Dominic wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, no, he totally was. I thought he was Mike TV in Willy Wonka. I know that. I know that
I thought
Jake.
that was
Well, Jake
John
Bowers
Detter.
was.
Wasn't that John Detter?
No, I don't think so.
I think it was. Dude, I probably have the cast sheet somewhere if I really want to dig it up. Wait for Willy Wonka? I might not actually have that one. No, I don't
Well,
think
I have one of them saved as a private video on my YouTube, one of the dress rehearsals, but I don't remember which
What?
cast it was. I think it was the Jake Bowers one.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, no, I remember. Nathan Brennan, good old Augustus Gloop.
Oh yeah. He was irreplaceable.
That's for sure.
I went to high school with him.
Yeah, I knew that.
Him and his sister are both like super duper like lefty poo,
Yeah,
which I mean,
I can tell by
to each their
by her
own.
haircut. Yeah, but isn't their dad like? Well,
Their
isn't
dad's
he?
a city councilman, I think.
Yeah.
Or at least I don't know if he is currently right now, but
Hmm. I know he was.
yeah.
All right, it is nighttime again.
It is indeed
Are you
the
somewhere where
perfect
you
time
can?
for planting potatoes. I
Oh,
mean, I can sleep if you want me to.
that'd be good.
Let me run back to my his house.
H to the Izzo.
You know what show I need to rewatch eventually to figure out if it was good or not
Talking about
that
one
I
of our
haven't seen
shows?
since I was a kid? No.
Oh, okay. Say, good luck with that.
No, I'm talking
Although,
about That's So Raven.
oh, it's the future I can see. You should get to Corey in the House, actually. That's what you should watch.
I am not super interested in rewatching Cory in the House, to be quite frank.
uh, man.
Who played the president in that?
I thought it was like Mosby from from Sweet Life, but I could be
It
wrong.
could have been. For some reason, I feel like it was the principal from iCarly, but I don't know.
That's great, Abby. She just sent a gif from That So Raven of Corey saying, "I've got my eating pants on."
Didn't that actor get in trouble for like something really bad?
I don't know.
Let me. I'm gonna look that up. I swear to God, he like got canceled for
Oh,
something.
Abby said the president was white in that one.
Oh, was he?
How stereotypical.
Yeah.
That was pre
Not very
2008, huh?
progressive,
Oh, it was
Disney.
pre 2008 actually.
Oh yeah.
2007. There you go.
Wait, it ran for like 1 year.
It was on from
That was good.
January, no, 2 years. It was, well, a year and a half. January 12th of 2007 till September 12th of 2008. So there you go. Obama was in office for a few months. We took
No,
January
he
of 2000,
wasn't.
January of 2008 would have been when he took
Oh,
office. Yeah, and so from January 20th of 2008 till
no.
September 12th. What?
The election was in 2008. He wouldn't have taken office till '09.
2009. Hmm. Okay.
All right, so
Oh, but
Kyle Massey.
the president was Martinez. What kind of world are we living in? That's a few years away.
I'm just gonna type in Kyle Massey controversy and see if.
John DeCino was
Oh,
the president.
okay.
What?
I was right.
What did he do? Did he
Um,
creep on children?
Former That's So Raven star Kyle Massey sued for alleged sexual misconduct with a minor.
Oh God! It runs in the White House.
Um,
I don't know
okay.
why I called it by looking at him, but
So
I saw the picture on Google and I was like, yep.
now that was back in March of 2019 that this
Really?
started. So I don't know if
Yeah, but when was the allegations for? That's the question.
um I'm not sure.
Kyle Massey getting called
Doesn't
out here.
really specify in the article, but it says at the time this so the accusation is that he sent um let's see. According to the lawsuit, things escalated when Massey allegedly began to send Jane Doe numerous sexually explicit text messages, images, and videos. These allegedly include videos of Massey's girlfriend, as well as, quote, a Snapchat image of Massey holding his penis, as well as other alleged lewd texts. Jane was allegedly 13 at the time, and Massey
She.
27.
Ew. Ugh.
So,
Ugh.
yeah.
Alright.
I don't
Corey getting
know if there's
impeached
any.
from the house. What are
Yeah,
the
maybe.
developments? Was there any follow through with the?
I don't know.
She
It
probably
does.
got
It
paid
just says
off.
that he was. It just says that he was sued. It doesn't say um if it. Now sometimes these cases can take a long time.
Yeah.
Let's see. Um,
Yeah. Freaking yikes! I can't believe I called that. That's sad that I. like,
I mean,
like,
it's Hollywood.
that's what I'm saying. It's like, what could possibly go wrong with this former Disney Channel star?
Yeah, no, they don't have anything post 2019 about it, so either it got settled quietly and just kind of fell off the
Probably
face of the earth,
paid her
or
off. That's probably what happened.
yeah. He's gonna let her be in the soft reboot of Cory in the House. He's gonna let her cameo in an episode of Raven's Home.
Yeah. Say what would it be if not Corey in the house? The
Well,
house in Corey.
they did Raven's Home, which was like
Like one episode.
the
What?
I don't know how many episodes they did.
I can't imagine it was too many.
Nah.
How did we even get on that topic?
Um, I don't know. You're talking. Well, I was talking about how I need to rewatch That's So Raven
Oh,
to
okay,
figure
right.
out whether or not it was actually good, or if it was just like me being a kid, being like, "There's a girl on TV."
Yeah. I think it's probably that.
You never know. I mean, like, I'm not gonna act like it was high art or anything, but the Dan Schneider shows, like, Zoe 101, iCarly, Victorious,
Right.
those are still pretty funny
Those are good.
if you rewatch them. Of course,
Hints of
Dan
creepy
Schneider
shit.
was a
Yeah.
fucking,
Yeah.
yeah,
There you go.
pedophile too. Why is it always this? It's inescapable.
Robert, be the change that you want to see in the world.
I'm about to, man. I'm about to go to Hollywood and just
Make
axe
kid
murder all
shows.
these people.
Oh, well, you want to you want to see that change in the world? I thought you were gonna make
Better
kids
delete
shows.
this live stream
And
when
yeah,
people start dying.
anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Well, it's Hollywood, so
Hollywood.
I'll just get a sex change and that'll be that.
Make the cover of Time.
I'll have diplomatic immunity at that point.
Gonna be the Time Person of the Year.
I'll be Time's Spirit of the Year or something. By then it won't be person. Uh, person would be too species specific.
Yeah. Four. Damn. Abby said there's 4 seasons of Raven's Home.
So it's probably still going on, because I think it just started a few years
Yeah,
ago.
she said she's pretty sure there's new episodes too. I didn't even know that was a thing, so there you go.
What is it on? Is it? I'm assuming it's probably like Disney Plus, and that's why I've never seen anything about it.
See, they probably stick it on whatever channel The View is on. You can stick around for more of Raven Simone.
Well, if it's got 4 seasons, it can't be that bad. But then again, Fuller House exists.
Yeah, I
Still,
was gonna
think.
say, it has financial backing. I think that's the only thing. That's the only thing that really matters.
You know, on the special features of the Eddie Murphy's Haunted Mansion DVD,
Ooh, that sounds
there
good.
is a music video of Raven from That's So Raven covering Superstition by Stevie Wonder.
I did not know that.
And it's like, it's not horrible, but it is bad. But it's like endearingly bad.
Hmm.
These building stuff chests are the two ones that are the least organized.
Oh, I was just. Are you? Or have you been organizing this whole time too?
No, I haven't. I've just
Oh.
been. I was farming for a hot second, and then
See, I have been starting up a project somewhere else that I'll show you soon.
Oh, am I not allowed to see it yet?
Well, it's a surprise.
You're gonna steal a bunch of my materials to go finish it?
No, not a bunch, just a few. And yes, it's on Disney and Disney Plus.
I figured. Gall darn it.
Dadgummit, as they say in the South. In the Lord's country.
You know what's crazy that, like, all of the actors from that show haven't been in, like, anything
Hey man,
since then, and then
once you
just
hit the
20 years
top,
later, they're like, we're coming back for 4 seasons of a show.
once you hit the top, it's all downhill.
Yeah, I'm gonna peak as soon as I move into my apartment in California. That'll be my prime. I'll move into a closet for $1,100 a month, and that'll be the best it gets.
Hey, Freddie Mercury made a lot of money there.
That he did.
And I have to imagine Prince could be included. All the other wonders of the world. Not Stevie though.
Michael Jackson.
Oh God. No, that was a little bit
Magic
different.
Johnson.
I think that was a little bit different. We don't want to talk about that one.
Bill Cosby.
Uh, That's nasty.
So
So,
I have these Woodland Explorer maps. Should we keep them or should we like not?
Well, like I said, if you want to hang it up on the wall as a reminder of the journey that we went on,
Mm,
that would
well,
be
if I need more room, I'll probably get rid of it. I have a
okay. Fine.
treasure map
I'll
here.
hang it up on the wall.
Well, at one point we were very close to the treasure on
I
this
know.
map.
I have that one too. But we didn't stop, and now we're like a shit ton of blocks away.
So that's probably something we're never going to do. I have an unknown map that's completely blank.
Yeah, I don't
Alright.
understand the way the maps work now, so oh well.
Another unknown, completely blank. I have all these unknowns. What about this Ocean Explorer map? We haven't even started filling that one out yet.
No,
But there,
although
it
I
looks
have the
like there's a
coordinates.
water temple
I have the
on
coordinates
this.
of, well, yeah, that's what they give you. I have the coordinates of one of them that we passed, and you're like, nah, we don't want to mess with that right now.
Well, yeah, because we wouldn't have had the... We would have died.
Yeah, sometimes that's the sacrifice you have to make. But I actually have the coordinates here still. They've been sitting here, I think. No, that's not it. I have it on a post-it note that I was using the back for something else that was more relevant. This might be it. Oh, hell yeah. 1875 on the X, so that's only 1200 away. And
Excuse
negative
me.
1988 on the Z. So it's really not that far away. But maybe that's something you can do in the next few days, potentially. Oh, damn it, I don't want to fall in.
There's no point to having duplicate music discs, is there?
No, but I could take ones that you don't have, if you have one of, or two.
Well, I have 3 cats. I only need the
Oh,
one.
well, yeah, I have cat as well. Seems so sad to just waste them, though.
Well,
Maybe you could
what
have
else am
one
I gonna
in
do?
each building, huh? What do you think of that? Your modern home up there on the hill could really use
I
a.
also have weight and mellow heat.
Mellow High is a good one. Although weight was like the last one I
And
needed.
13.
Ooh, 13's gross.
Do you want weight?
Oh,
I don't
well, no,
even have a
I meant
jukebox.
that's the one that I needed in my world at the very end, and then I got it, but then they made Pig Step, so. The hell was I gonna get? I need a name tag. That's gonna be over here. Hmm. Where the. What are you doing in my swamp?
I don't know.
Well, give me a little bit. Oh wait, where'd you go? You left the swamp. It's not even nighttime, is it? It's just raining. Right?
Um, yeah, I think it's still day. Well, let's check the clock.
Yeah, but I'm not at my house anymore.
Yeah, yeah, there is. Um,
No, I said I'm not at my house anymore.
oh, it's the middle of the day.
Okay. Otherwise known as noon.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's technically afternoon now.
Oh, does that not work on the... Damn it. Ugh. Hope I did that right. Damn it. Ugh. I fucked up. What a waste of a level. And a name tag.
I have 21 saddles in this chest.
That's a lot of riding, cowboy.
I hate that they're not stackable.
Yeah. You'd think that at this point they've made everything else more convenient and different in Minecraft. That's still one thing that hasn't changed.
I guess it would just be too OP, huh?
Yes, because we all need saddles. There's one thing that's gonna put you over the edge. Okay, hope that's the right way. Dun 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 dun. Alright, let's try again, little child. Oh, damn it. You messing up my jumps. Where the hell's the child? Did it
Is
grow up?
your controller thing still messed up?
No, that actually hasn't been, but I've... There we go, I fixed it. But it hasn't been, really, but... I haven't been doing anything too crazy.
Historically, when you've eaten ho-hos as a child, would you peel the skin off and eat that first? Or would you just eat down the whole thing?
No, I didn't have that very much, but I think if I did, I would eat the whole thing.
By ho-hos, I mean Swiss rolls, of course.
Right. Yeah, I think it was like because I thought it was satisfying. Like that texture is so unique that like when you bite into it, it's like not a crumble, but it's not a crunch. It's like you're eating a sponge. It's the most amazing sponge you'd ever eat. And so I think that's
What's interesting about ho-hos versus Swiss rolls, and I don't know if you have enough experience with it to
I probably couldn't tell
opine
the
on this,
difference.
but ho-hos are like spicier than Swiss rolls.
Spice. See, anything like that, I can't quite eat.
They're
Like I
like
just they're
rich.
so yeah, it's like
They're
so
rich to the point of
much.
like almost hurting you.
Yeah. Well, I think that's with like any candy stuff like that. Like any like so like such that fake sugar, you know?
Hmm.
Anything like that is usually too much for me. I'll eat one maybe every like year or 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, I've always preferred Swiss rolls to ho-hos myself.
Yeah, well, you're just not a big fan of Christmas then, I see. Or else you love those ho-ho-hos.
Yeah, I understood.
Ho-ho, hold up, hold up, hold up. Damn, what? That's stupid. Oh, God. Do you make the terracotta out of... Oh, you... concrete powder? Or... no, concrete powder is different.
Concrete powder makes concrete.
I don't understand all these new blocks. This is wild.
So if you put concrete powder, if you make concrete powder and you place it in water, it becomes concrete when you mine it.
Okay. I think you said that part before, but I just don't quite understand. Wait, did you put the disc in an item frame in my house, or was that there?
That was there.
Oh. I guess I had 2 of them as well.
I'm kidding, I put that there.
Oh, thank you.
Is that your cue that you would like me to sleep?
Yes. Also, Abby peeled them.
Peeled them?
Yeah, the ho-ho things.
Oh,
Unless she was hungry, then she just ate the majestical sponge. And she's never had a ho-ho, only Swiss rolls.
Swiss rolls are better in my opinion. What's your opinion on cosmic brownies, Eric?
I do have... See, that's one thing that I do have experience with. And I like cosmic brownies, but they're not the greatest. I think
Do you want to hear my theory on cosmic brownies, or like how I describe them? I consider cosmic brownies gross, but good.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I mean, I was trying to
'Cause
say
it's
something
like-
like that, but then you interrupted
Because it's like they taste good while you're eating them, but there's also the knowledge that you're putting like absolute filthy sludge into your body.
Well, that's what
That
you're doing
should
with all
definitely
that
not
stuff.
be. Yeah, but it's easy to tell with cosmic brownies. Like those things look, feel, and taste like they got pumped out of a factory 2 seconds before you ate it. You know what I mean?
I think with the texture, yes. Especially with the top part, but that's my favorite part. It's the top part. Like, 'cause
I
you
think
got
the
little...
cakey part, the way that it's
Yeah,
all
it's very chunk.
like,
It's like a chunk.
yeah,
A box.
it's
That's
like
not the right
glued
word.
together almost.
Yeah. A glob. Yeah, a glob was the right word. But I don't care.
I mean,
That
I
was
still
one
eat
thing.
them.
That was one thing my mom always got, and she still gets. But nothing, I don't think, will ever beat oatmeal cream pies in my mind. I think they're the superior.
Oatmeal cream pies are pretty awesome.
I think they're the superior shit food. And when we're talking about all these.
I'm trying to think if there's any one better.
Than oatmeal cream pies?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Well, I think Nutty Bars are probably better. But that's like kind of getting out there a little bit.
No, but I would still consider those, because they come in those. Shit food's anything that comes in those like boxes. You know what I mean?
And then with the
where it's like they're in
individually
packs.
wrapped.
Yeah.
It's anything that you find in that section.
Nutty Buddies are good, but they are super messy.
Yeah, but
Like,
I always eat them by holding the package. Like I don't unwrap them completely. I hold.
Yeah, but even
wrapper.
then, it's like impossible not to get some like on your face, like
Yours is
around your
messy.
mouth.
You gotta donkey lip it.
But then you have it all over your
lips. No, but okay. You gotta like.
I'm not saying
hold
it's
them back.
necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, I
Oatmeal
think
cream pies are definitely, I would say, a more like quintessential.
yeah, I think so, but then like if I eat too many of those, like I'm tempted to just eat them all at once. And then I mean
Well,
not
that's another thing
seriously,
too, is
but
they're also rich too, in the
yeah,
sense that if you have
yeah.
more than like two or three at a time,
Then it starts to
then
get too much.
it, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Ooh, the skellies are coming in.
Are you having to use your new contraption thing much, or are they just falling down by themselves?
Well, no, you still have to use it, but it makes them go up a lot faster than
Hmm.
if it was up to them whenever they decided they wanted to go up.
I think I'm fairly ready. I can say that I'm ready for you to check out this thing that I made, the surprise. Um, Not 100% complete, but it's getting there.
Do you want me to wait?
No, not necessarily.
Where is your thing?
It is pretty much straight out from the like ravine entrance thing. So like where that huge glass wall is, if you would just follow that straight, but not over the mountain, just within this little valley that we're part of here. I'm right above you, so once you kill those skeletons, you can come check it out. There's two more coming at you.
I'm out already.
Oh, murder that cow. Holy shit, its body went flying. Donkey. What? What are you doing?
What am I looking at?
Over this way. Nice, you did it. And then just go in that way where I'm pointing. It's right this way. All the
Oh, I
different
see.
types of wool that you'd ever need, and plus you have one that changes all the time so that you can get any kind of wool from it if you time it correctly.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Is there a way to get in and out of here?
Yeah, this is the gate here. I don't have any shears with me, but
But if you did,
then you could shear them. But I still need white, light gray, dark gray, which I don't know if you can actually make both of those, but I think there's like a...
there's definitely gray. I've seen
Yeah.
gray sheep spawn.
Well, yeah. But I think there's like a light gray and a dark gray, and I don't think you can like artificially make both of those. I thought that maybe if you breed two of them that have colors, that the child will be mixed color.
How did you make like the yellow and purple one? Do you just dye them?
Um, yeah. Yeah, purple is using lapis with red, and then the yellow is just straight from the yellow dandelions. I think you can also get purple from lilacs as well. But yeah, and then that's why I took your cactus to make green, and then I took the one ink sac to make that one black. But those are the only things I took from you.
Jib.
Yeah, that's what you need to name it if you want it rainbow to rainbow everything up over there. Oh, we also need brown. Okay, so there are a few different colors. So brown, gray, white, and I think, like I said, I think there's another shade of purple. I could be wrong.
So are these two shades of blue here, the um
Well,
small
there's
one and the big one?
Yeah, that's two different ones. So the big one is called light blue, and it's just when you mix blue with white, I think, and
And
then
is that cyan?
that is cyan.
Very neat.
I figured, we don't have any sheep penned anywhere, and if you ever need any kind of wool, then it's kind of a trek from where you are, but I could be the wool master, collect all the
Is the
different
dirt
wools.
gonna be able to become grass again?
Yeah, they've just eaten it all like a bunch of pigs, which they're sheep, but they're acting like pigs.
They probably, I'm assuming they'll probably eat it like as soon as it becomes grass.
Probably. So I honestly need to make the pen bigger, but that's only the amount of fence that I had at the time, so that's just the way it is.
I see. Some things will never change.
Absolutely. Except for Jeb. He'll change constantly.
Yeah, but it'll always circle back around.
Mm-hmm. Do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around. That's what it's all about.
Is change really change if you just wind up the exact same way again?
I would say yes.
You think so?
I think so. I mean, it is situational, but for the most part, yes, I think maybe in one sense you've went back to being the same, but you could never truly, completely go back to being the same. It's like exponential decay. That's life.
Not for Jeb.
No, it
Jeb's
circles back.
eternal.
That's true. Well, in the case of the sheep, I think no, it doesn't actually change because it follows the same pattern. So you might think, yeah, it goes from red to blue, so that's changing. But if it goes from red to blue to purple to back to red to back to blue and then to purple, then it's not actually changing.
That's what I mean.
I thought you were talking about just in a general sense, like a deep life question.
Well, I am as well, but
Well, in that case, I think it's different. I think it's the first thing that I said. Humans exponentially decay. Sheep revolve.
in a general sense, like if a human like unlearns a lesson
I mean,
that would have otherwise changed him.
well, I think that's reverting then. I mean, there's still an aspect of losing stuff.
I guess, but there's no net change.
Explain yourself.
Well, okay. So, just like hypothetically speaking, um, if you, let's say that you learn that 2 plus 2 equals 4, and then um, the Men in Black guy comes along with his neuralizer and reverts you back to how you were before you learned that. So, change itself has occurred, but there's no net
But
change
not for
because you're
you.
the exact same person you were before you learned that.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with that one. So I think it's a different circumstance. I was talking in a more practical term, I think. But
Excuse me.
Hey, that's what I did.
What did you do?
Burped.
Oh,
I just did
well, you
it
should be
silently.
doing that.
Oh, fine. That wasn't very ladylike of me. God damn it, these zombies.
Is it night?
It is very night, yes. On a scale from, oh goodness, why is that spider spawning there? Get the fuck. Hey, what are you doing? This is our land. This is our land. This land is not your land. From something something to the New York Island. Right? Nailed it.
Mm-hmm. I'm becoming callous in my old age. I used to
Spare
try
sheep,
to
pigs.
yeah, I used to try and break the minecart underneath them so that they would survive, but now if I
Oh,
see an animal in my minecart, I
you
just
just slaughter it.
yeah, got my way.
Shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. Should have known better.
I learned its lesson for sure.
That's how Darwin works. Survival of the fittest, baby.
Yeah, well, look where it got him. Loser. A taste of your own medicine, worm food.
Darwin knew that he wasn't special. Or at least he thought he wasn't special.
Yeah. What a thought. Should we stay up through the night or should we sleep? What should happen?
Well, it is after 2 in the morning.
What, in Minecraft or in real life? Oh, in real
Both.
life. Oh. How'd it get to be 2? I guess I slept for 2 hours earlier.
Yeah, that'll do it. Actually, I altered the space-time continuum so that you would say, how'd it get to be 2?
Right. Well, you did. I mean, it took you until like 11:30 to get on, so there's that as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking cat sounds over there. Sounds like you're murdering them. It's just
They're just living, man.
living loud.
I don't think there's a way. I guess I could try and build a pen for them.
You just slice them up.
No. They're not pigs. They're better than pigs.
So you
They have more
could.
moral value than pigs.
Great, here we go. Gonna get reported. Animal abuse. I'm gonna try to find some turtles and sex them. Oh, I think I have to go pretty far away though. Maybe I won't. Plus it takes forever for those bastards to hatch. Like, what the hell?
I feel like a bunch of my... I mean, there's still a shitload of chickens in here, but I feel like a bunch of them died on their own.
Hmm.
Somehow.
Last time we were playing, I could have killed some of them, but I haven't been over there since we started playing today, so I think they would have... Okay.
I don't know, it just doesn't seem like
Oh,
there's that many over here.
there's a horse getting stuck in berries like an idiot, and I saved its life because I'm such a great
Also,
person.
did you put a wandering traveler's llama in the chicken pen?
No?
Somehow it got in there. Just the llama.
Well, they were all around that village before. I mean, what happened?
My game crashed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn it. Oh, there it goes. Well, is that where we call it?
Yeah, I think that's my cue to boogie.
Okay.
Because I still have to look at that job application as well as do some other shit tonight. I still need to record 2 pages of dialogue for Nick, which shouldn't take too long, but it's just getting the equipment out and doing it.
Alright, well.
It's the doing it that's really the tough part, you know.
As is with everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll go to bed. I am tired. But I could play Fallout. It's like the first
You
time.
could play
Spider-Man, yeah, I go. I'm too tired for that. I wouldn't remember what's going on tomorrow. It's like the first time in forever that I can just stay up and not worry about what's happening tomorrow. And I like that. I should do
Are
this
you
more
gonna
often.
waste it by going to bed right now?
Ugh, but it's already past 2. I woke up at 5.
Stay up till 5.
Why? It's not even fun at that point.
Because then you'll be able to say that you did.
I took a 2-hour nap.
Oh, well, okay, stay up till 7.
I stayed up for 24 out of 26 hours, damn it. I am a god. Probably not. I don't need to do that. I'll try again
You
tomorrow.
took a 2-hour nap that's basically like a 4-hour nap.
When you multiply it by 2? Okay.
I don't have any room to talk. I took a 3-hour nap today, so.
When? Before you worked?
Yeah.
What the hell? Did you just like get up and take a nap? Is that even considered?
No, I had a
up?
dentist appointment at like 8:30 in the morning.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So I went to bed at like 2 at like I don't know, like 3:30, something like that.
Dude,
Fell asleep around.
I couldn't.
So I got, about 4 hours sleep.
I couldn't do that. I mean, even getting 5, and I feel like I'm gonna throw up for the first like 2 hours that I'm awake.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and my head will be killing me as well.
Anywhere from like 5 to 7 is my average, but given that I am in college, I can function on 4 if need be. Or 3. Or sometimes 2. But 2 is not fun.
Like we were talking
3 is
today.
not fun either.
We were talking today at work, like somebody was saying that when they had a different manager, the one time they got scheduled for a 7-hour turnaround, and she lives out here, I think, like around where I do, and so she had to drive like 40 minutes, and she said she was there until midnight the night before. That's when she was scheduled to leave and then come back for 7 o'clock. But she stayed like an hour afterward because they were super busy. So she was there until 1. Had to drive 30 minutes to get home. And then had to go, like, wake up and drive 30 minutes again to be back there by 7.
When did she get out? She was out at 1.
Yeah.
So she would have had... Well, she had to be back by 7. She had to be up at...
Like 6, probably.
6. Yeah. And if she went right... Well, did she have dinner there, or did she have to have dinner when she got home?
I don't know. I didn't ask that part. But I feel like she wouldn't have... You wouldn't have eaten at that point. You would have just been like, fuck, I'm just, like, gonna pass out. Because it's a full 8-hour shift, and then plus extra.
Yeah.
And
but
then you need to go back.
I mean, it's hard to go to bed with no food in your tummy.
I feel like if I'm tired enough,
it's a lot harder. I actually force myself if I have a shift in the morning, which it's been a long time since I've worked in the morning, but if I have a shift in the morning and I'm tired, and I'm a little bit hungry, I force myself to eat something before I go to bed because
Mm,
if I wake up not having had anything and go in for a shift, I am just so
yeah,
like running on fumes that it's
yeah.
crazy.
That's kind of what happened.
Like
Because
I need to have like something digesting while I at least for the first half of my shift.
there's a few times earlier when I would have like a work to 6 to 2:30, and like I would want to sleep as much as I could, so I try to sleep until like 5:20. I'm gonna have to leave by 5:30 at the very latest. So I just
Yeah.
wouldn't eat, and then I have to wait 4 hours for my break. So it's like 5 hours after I've woken up, and by that I can't even move without hurting.
Yeah, I
But
mean
also, if I eat that early
being
in,
hungry at work sucks.
but if I eat that early in the morning, then it's
Oh,
like,
I can't eat right after I wake
yeah,
up.
I don't like doing that either.
Food makes me want to like I feel full after a single bite when
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm saying.
eat
Because
try and eat
already,
dinner
when I
as soon
if
after
I
waking up.
if I wake up and haven't slept a lot, like if I get, I don't know, 4 hours maybe at this point, because I've gotten pretty used to getting 5 hours with these shifts, but like anywhere between 4 and 5.5 hours of sleep, then I have to wake up and like my stomach is already making me kind of nauseous and uneasy just from not getting enough sleep. So if I eat something, it's like even worse. I feel like I have to go to the bathroom like a million times. So I think I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you do get that application done, are you going to say that your availability is like all day on those 4 days that you have free time, or are you gonna want to be there like later as opposed to early?
Um, I'm gonna say that I'd prefer to be there in like from noon onward.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Because actually, well,
But
they would probably
um
say 11 is probably best to start because 11 is when
well,
lunch starts. But
yeah, I mean if 11's fine too, but I'm also gonna be like, "Hey, I'm only looking for like and I don't know if she's gonna want this, and then if she doesn't want this, I'll just add more days onto my Big Lots availability, but I'm gonna be like, "Hey, I would really prefer to work like 10 to 15 hours a week and that's it."
well, yeah, she'd probably be okay with that because like I was talking to the store manager today, and he was like, "Well, I mean, we did just add a couple people, but we're also losing a couple people, so I don't know where we stand. I don't know. I have to take a look." But that
Yeah.
was the store manager, and he was
But
like,
that's
"See,
like
the
my
problem is,
preference is because that combined with Big Lots, I'll be working like 15 to 20 hours a week, you know?
which is your
And
threshold."
well, I mean, that's nice. It allows me to do other stuff besides work.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? I mean, Big Lots, I'm already working at least 8 hours a week anymore. Um, I think next week I have eight, but usually it's between like 8 and 10. So if I'm working 10 to 15, that's 20 to 25 hours a week. I think that's okay.
Yeah.
You
Well, yeah,
know?
both of them combined, definitely. Well, because what he
So,
said, the store manager, after he told me that, but he wasn't sure where he stood with like how many people. He was like, another issue is just because he has the amount of people doesn't mean that they all have the availabilities that work together. So he's like, that's another issue that it, might lead to having to hire somebody else. Is if these people's availabilities doesn't work, aren't compatible, and that kind of thing. Then
yeah.
he can't schedule either of them, and then he needs to look somewhere else. So. You should be
Yeah.
good. I think you'll be good. But if it doesn't work out, call the
I
store,
mean,
ask for Tracy. Well, let me see what her availability is tomorrow. Okay, what the hell's tomorrow? Tomorrow's the second.
that's really nice that you guys can see your, well, today is the first, because
Oh
it's
shit,
after
yeah,
midnight.
today. Right, okay. Where's Tracy? There she is. She works
It's nice that you
2:30
guys
to midnight.
2:30 to midnight. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I can call in between then. Um, sometime in there. Yeah, yeah, I'll
That's
figure it out.
that's nice. That what?
Oh, it's nice that you guys can see the other employees' like hours.
Yeah, it's because there's
At Big
not
Lots,
that
at
many.
Big Lots, I can only well, if you're there, you can see the other employees' hours on the printed schedule, but from the website, I can only see mine, which sucks.
Well, that's the thing here. Like I mean, I have to take a picture of the door, so I do just have pictures of the
Oh,
schedule. But like
oh,
I
I
said, they're
see.
posted 3 weeks in advance.
Yeah, so you have
So
it for a while.
yeah, and there's okay. So I checked. There's 23 people currently as employees, but two of them don't get scheduled for much at all because they're seasonal or part time and work in schools. So they are not doing things right now. Like the one lady, she's technically been hired here for like 25 years, but she works for Mill Creek Schools. So
Mm.
she works like 4 hours a week sometimes, or just zero other times. But she's been there for 25 years, so that's like as long as the store's existed.
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there is like 16 or 15 or 16 um, employees across 3 shifts. So there you go. That's the kind of tight ship that you are going to encounter. So I'm saying like if a couple of people are on vacation, there's 3 people in the store at all times, regardless of the time. If somebody calls off, sometimes that can be an issue, but other than that,
Yeah.
it's good because you also like they're good people. Most everybody. I mean, there's one high schooler that seems like he's kind of a little shithead. Like he gets scheduled like 3 4 hour shifts a week or something sometimes, and he'll still be like asking everyone to take his shift. It's like, dude, why do you even work then?
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of people like that in all retail
Yeah,
jobs.
but for the most part, everybody, and like I said, he's in high school, so that I mean that's bound to happen. But everybody else is really chill, and it's pretty cool to be around. So I mean, they know what it is too. Like they work at a gas station, so they're not in love with it, right? But they don't obviously they don't like demean themselves about it.
Yeah. Well,
But
yeah, no, I always have to sometimes I have to watch my tongue around Big Lots because I've come close a couple times to saying like if you catch me here in 5 years, beat the shit out of me. But then
oh
I
yeah, and you're
realize I'm
like
talking to people that are like 60 years old and working at Big
yeah,
Lots. I'm
they're
like,
like
I better
career
not.
workers. Yeah,
Yeah. Like I better not. I better not grace that subject.
right. Like there's only a few. There's only a few that that are really like career workers there, but they're the
Yeah.
supervisors. So I guess that's okay. I guess, but
I
they're also
mean, yeah,
young
I mean, I
enough.
would not want to be. I certainly wouldn't want to be the manager of a fucking gas station when I'm
Well, the manager
a
is
senior citizen.
well, the manager he's like only probably 40. The manager
Mm,
and and maybe a little bit older, but not much older. But I mean, like it's not the greatest. I'm guessing
yeah,
for him, but he takes it as it is. You know, like
yeah. I
he works
mean,
50-hour weeks, which can't be great, but he
yeah.
also has his
Well,
shit together. So
well, that's my whole like philosophy too. Is that like that's why I focus more on school because I'm like, if I prioritize work over school now, then I
mm.
will have this same job in 10 years, and I
but
don't want that.
one of the supervisors went to Edinburgh for I think computer programming, but he ended up coming out of it with um like a bachelor's degree just in general, like bachelor's degree in the arts or something, with
Uh-huh.
specialties in computer science, um, computer science, political science, and I think like one other focus. And he was like, "Yeah, I just kind of realized that since I didn't go to like a prestigious school and I didn't focus in one area, the likelihood of me getting hired by somewhere that actually do what I want to do is pretty slim. So like I have that in my back pocket, that degree, but I'm also not gonna bank on it kind of thing."
Yeah, well, I mean,
And he's like 30 probably.
yeah, I mean the thing is if you going to college isn't the be all end all of anything. I mean, if you
Hmm.
get a useless degree, you're not going to have a job coming out of it. So it's like that's why I'm trying to like specialize my degree as much as I can so that way when it comes time for people to be like, "Well, what do you know?" I can be like, "Well, I studied this and this that specifically pertains to this." You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Well, then
That's
like
why I'm
our
doing my like the specialty one.
the person who does the hiring there, she went to Clarion and she has I think three degrees. I think she has a um an associate's degree in communications and two bachelor degrees, one in public relations and one in journalism. And she's a hospitality manager. So like she does the hiring and she's technically store-wide PR for like one store, but she always says that she was like it's kind of makes me nervous. Not really too much because I'm on a different path, but she's like, "Yeah, I have three college degrees and I work at Sheets."
I mean,
But
they're
she's doing something slightly related to what she wanted to. She just probably didn't want to
well,
work 45 hours a week.
yeah, they're again, it's gonna be after college is when the real work begins,
Yeah.
and some people just aren't committed to it. And like the thing is like that's you know, if you're cool with that, that's fine. But
Yeah.
the way I see it is like it is. I cannot at this point in my life fathom doing anything other than what I want to do.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
can't see myself anywhere else in the next 20 years than in California working in film. Which
Yeah.
obviously I know plans change as time goes on, but I need that to be the
The
current
motive and
plan.
the motivator. Yeah. Well, that's. I mean, we talked about that just a couple weeks ago. But it's the
Yeah.
same. It's the same with me. Like how there's going to be 32 teams in the NHL. That amounts to roughly 64 broadcasters, and you know,
And you want to be one of
to
them.
me, one out of 64 is pretty goddamn crazy. But I'm at least
A lot
decent
of
at
it
it now
too,
without a lot
yeah.
of experience. And
And it's
yeah.
not even all just about skill either in those types of fields. A lot of it too is about like how much do you want it?
Hmm.
Like how are you willing to like have to be miserable for like 10 years trying to get it and then finally get your break because that's what it's going to take.
Mm.
That's what I'm trying to like mentally prepare myself for, and that's why I keep telling myself that California is going to suck balls because
Yeah.
I'm going to be absolutely miserable until that break happens, if it
Mm.
does. You know what I mean? I mean, every single success story from Hollywood that I've heard with people moving down there and trying to make it, that's exactly what happened is they were like just about ready to pack it in because they were about to like be evicted from their apartment when they got their like
Hmm.
big job that launched their career basically. So
And you don't have to, I mean, the worry is always there, I'm sure, but you're not even at that point, but you don't ever have to worry about not having somewhere to fall back on either. I mean, you
yeah, I
have
mean,
really good support as well.
yeah, yeah. I mean, if I had to move back to Erie and get my bearings again, I mean, if I got to the point where I was literally out of money and I had to move back, I'd probably stay in Erie or at least never go back to California again.
Mm. Yeah.
But because that would be like, you know, at that point, I wouldn't want to put the burden on my family a second time, being like, "Oh yeah,
Mm.
you guys get to bail me out again." But like, you know, as long as I can pay bills and eat a couple times a day, that's fine.
But I don't,
Like,
and I don't know if that's even, if it's even right to say that I mean, they're bailing you out. It's more of like you're saying, it's an investment that you can't understand. Like you can't see it. You're putting in everything. You're giving it everything, and it might not lead to anything right away, but you have the ability and you have the dedication. And yeah, I mean, some people aren't going to make it just because of that, but if you give up, you're never going to know if you will.
yeah. No, I'm not saying I'm giving up. I was just saying
Yeah, I know
like
what you're saying. If you
if
fail the
I
first time to the greatest degree and have to come back.
well, and there are different degrees of failure, like you just said too. So like if I fail in the sense that I send somebody a script and they're like, "This is absolutely awful.
Write it again.
Never contact me again."
Mm.
That would be a try again situation. But
Hmm.
if I was in the situation where I was like literally out of money, like just about to
Yeah.
be living on the street, and I had to call my dad and have him drive for 3 days to come and pick me up. And like at that point, I'd be like, maybe I should try somewhere else.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
because I wouldn't want to do that to my family 2 times in a row and move out to California 5 years later, and then 5 years after that be like, hey, remember that time that you had to come to
He did this
California?
before. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know,
It's too
but
early to worry about that.
yeah, I gotta take everything as it comes. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to mentally prepare myself for a miserable existence for a couple years, for those first couple years down there.
And who knows, that might lead to some great content.
Yeah, and you never know. Maybe when I do get down there, I'll, meet a nice lady or something.
And use her for her money.
Dude, if
uh,
I swear, watch, I'm gonna move down there and find the one conservative woman that lives in California. I'm
Hopefully
gonna
she
find
hasn't moved to Texas by then. You better hurry up.
No, there's
Uh,
always gonna be one.
uh, Man, that's like gambling. Gonna win sometime.
Or I should say the one attractive conservative woman in California, because
There you go. Oh yeah,
I'm
you
sure
can.
there are hillbillies galore.
I was gonna say go to the desert.
Yeah.
Probably won't have a shortage of them. Oh man. All right. Well, you got stuff you gotta do.
Yeah. It was good talking though, and we'll see each other tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. That's